Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it is wonderful. I am Whitney and I do 20-minute makeup looks. And I just recorded a video and I will hopefully post before this one where I go through a pile of earrings I got as a Christmas gift from one of my friends. And I decided to wear the Storm Cloud lightning bolt earrings today, and then we'll therefore be doing blue eyeshadow. So I'm going to be doing a very Juvia's Place heavy look today. I'm going to start with the Eye Prep, Eye Prime, Eye Primer in color 1. So this is, I'm struggling with this. I'm so used to doing concealer that this feels super thick and heavy to me, and I need to like really do some practice with it. So we're practicing a little bit today and hopefully we get it under control. Because normally I use my Morphe Filter Effect Concealer and I can just kind of put that wherever. I chose color 1 and I ordered 2 tubes of it because I was like, oh, that's going to be nice and light. And it is. But I also got a tube of color 2, which is just a little bit darker than this, but it's also quite a bit more like beigey. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out and make it work because my resolution, the thing that I want to accomplish in 2025, at least when it comes to makeup, is to try new things, learn new things, and just be more polished, I guess, than my usual haphazard whatevers, which may mean I need to take more than 20 minutes to do my makeup some days. But that's okay, I guess. I'm going to continue to use no filters and no editing because I think that it's important that we see what it really looks like. So I do have a ring light and that's it, and my iPhone. So, all right, I have 4 Juvia's Place palettes out. I have the I Love palette, which I just got. I'm thinking this and this, or this and this, excuse me. I have the Olori 3 palette, which has this really gorgeous blue iridescent shimmer. I have Olori 2, which is all blues. I'm thinking I'll probably get into this one maybe. And then I have the Culture palette, which has a row of blues. I'm thinking maybe this one will come in handy. I don't know. I am going to start with the I Live, I Love palette. Oops, lost the little cellophane. And I'm going to start with this light blue and a fluffy Moda crease brush because these are my favorites. All right, and I'm just going to tip tap into that and get started by putting that up here in my crease and that outer V area. And blending, blending, blending. It's interesting to see how things blend differently on the primer versus the foundation. Sorry, there is still like a little fleck there. I think I got it. There's a little fleck on my camera that I thought I got rid of, but apparently picked another one up. But it made me feel like there was something wrong with my face, so I didn't like it. All right, and because these do have like blue and some turquoise in it, I'm going to come over that with this color here, which is a little more blue-green. A little bit on this side as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to go with the Olori 2. And I'm just gonna do like a really light tip tap into this dark blue. I would love a navy though. I would really love like a darker blue. That's a gorgeous blue, but it's still gonna go on pretty bright. Let me, oh, okay. Got the Magic Mini here. I'm gonna take this color, wait. No, now we gotta swatch. Okay. This color here called Yejide, I don't know, Y-E-J-I-D-E. Anyways, it's a dark blue. You can't see it because I wiped it off mostly. Just doing a couple little tippy taps in there. It's crazy to me how pigmented this Juvia's eyeshadow is. Like, it's just so good with color. Like, I'm not brushing, I'm literally tapping. It's insane, and I'm getting so much payoff. So I might not have a winner yet with the primer for me, and that's okay. You don't have to like everything. But I tell you what, these eyeshadows, they are something else in a good way. I did almost order some Natasha Denona the other day. They had a pretty good sale, and I put stuff in my cart, and then I did not pull the trigger on it, and I missed out on the sale, so I'm waiting. It was the Xenon palette, which is really just a lot of blacks and silvers and grays, but it's still pretty. And then, oh, I can't remember, it was one of her minis, and it's like got these, like has like this iridescent dark blue in it. I was like, oh, drooling. All right, so we're gonna take from these. I'm gonna start with the blue in this one over here, and then I'm gonna go over it with this turquoise. I'm gonna use a brush for this. I'm just gonna pull out this flat motor brush. This is a domed shader. Over the lid area. Okay, then I'm going to flip that over to the other side, and I'm going to get into this more sort of sea green and go over that just to bring that little bit of green out for the earrings. Okay, that's eyeshadow. All right, we'll do a little bit of under eye work in a minute. But first, we're going to line and mascara. All right, so I'm using my Eyeline, Eye Define liquid liner from Juvia's. And we are going to be confident. Fan, 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 fan. Okay. If you struggle with, excuse me, if you struggle with applying like liquid liners like I do, I find it really helpful to make sure that my elbow is down and that I anchor my hand to my face. help keep me steady. Okay, I feel like that's running out. I'm gonna find me a Pat McGrath, hopefully pencil in here somewhere. Where are you at? Here we go. The Permagel, because I like these for doing my waterline underneath because they're super soft. That just helps fill in some of the blank space before I put on the mascara, which is the Maybelline Fireworks Mascara. I really wish I liked wearing false lashes. I have such fine, thin eyelashes that it's just kind of boring, but I really just don't enjoy wearing falsies. And it's probably just because I don't do it enough, like to get used to them. But even if you know, reuse them a time or two, it's still like expensive and not something that I would do every day. And I don't like go do stuff often enough to warrant, like, I do have a pretty good stash of falsies that I got at the last IMATS in Atlanta, which was several years ago. One of the only things I bought, I only bought like 3 things there. First year, I bought a ton. Second year, I bought almost nothing. But I did buy a bunch of plates of lashes because I was like, I'm gonna wear so many lashes. Of course, this was pre-COVID, so I was going into the office and wearing makeup every day and had delusions of grandeur, and then I never wore them, but I still have them somewhere. Not in this drawer, though. All right, so we got mascara. We're gonna clean up our bridge of our nose real quick. Just a little bit of spit, because we haven't done anything there yet. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do some skin. So I'm gonna wear full face of foundation today. I'm wearing the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. I need to get a moisturizer with no sunscreen in it so that I can just make myself a little tinted moisturizer. So I really don't like wearing like so much foundation. I don't need it. I just don't really like having it on my face. I'm gonna take my Moda face brush here. I just feel like ultimately it makes me look cakier than I would like to look, even though this is a really lightweight foundation. But I do like a very matte look on my skin, so I always powder. So that's part of the reason. I do use the Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me powder, and I love it. I have no problems with it, but it does seem to be, you know, a little bit powdery sometimes, which is okay. I am going to do a little bit of concealer with my Morphe Filtrific Concealer. I was watching Jamie Makeup this morning on Instagram, and she said, you're putting on too much concealer, which I don't. I always do it like this anyways. I still think I got too much, but she recommends not doing the full swipe because it's just too much. And I believe she is correct, which is why I do this, although I still think I got a little bit much there. Okay. I am okay with what we got going on right now. Let's do our under eyes. So I'm going to take first the blue and then the turquoise on just a little, it's just a little flat-edged brush. Short shader is what this is called. If you've been watching for a while, you'll notice I didn't get a new bedspread. I got a new duvet cover for my bed, and it's really pretty, and I love it. I got it at IKEA. I was super stoked because I was tired of that green, boring blanket behind me. So now I have what I like to think of as tropical pastels. It's not like Easter pastels. It's like washed out jungle pastels, which is a weird thing to say, I guess, but I can call it what I want it, can't I? I need rotary 2. No, what did I use? I used Magic Mini. I was trying to remember that dark blue, and I went with this one here. So I'm going to take just a single tip tap in there, just for that outer corner. Okay. And then I'm going to take this little pencil-y brush and knock the neutral out of it. And I'm going to take some of the blue from here. Do that inner piece. And then from the I Live, I Love palette, I'm going to take the more turquoisey shimmer, the more blue-green, and just do that inner corner up a little bit. Beautiful. I really like this look. I think it's super fun. Okay, so I got some Juvia's Place setting powder. I do not currently have the proper tools for setting. What I really want is one of those little finger triangles that I see everybody using. I know I have like a set with a sponge in here somewhere, but I don't have time to dig it out today. So we're gonna make this work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open that up. I got a nice amount in the lid. I'm just gonna grab the sponge out of my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless thing. Pop some powder on here, and then I'm just gonna try to set under that eye without killing my color I put there. A little bit on my forehead. Okay. We're going to do brows, cheeks, and lips, and we got a minute and 10 seconds. So I'm going to use this Tarte blush today. Just going to grab this Mary Kay brush. Will not be attempting the contour again today because I just don't feel like failing right now. I'm going to hit a little bit over that just to take it down a teeny tiny notch. Even though I am on camera today, so I want a little bit of color. All right. We're going to try out the Ice Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pen today from Juvia's. Haven't used this one yet. I'll get some powder on my forehead. Just trying to do real light feathery strokes here. I like it pretty bold and unstructured eyebrows, so I'm not like trying to build a little bit of arch in there, but I'm not like super worried about it. Okay, I am wanting to play with this a little bit more before I pass judgment on it, but hey, I got brows. All right, lips. As much as I would love to like go crazy, I'm gonna keep it simple today. I'm just gonna do a little bit of Pat McGrath Balm. And I'm gonna come in with the Clinique, I always forget what it's called, Black Cherry. Is that it, Black Cherry? Yeah. This is the Almost lipstick. Just for a hint of color. All right, and that's it. I'll take this down. Let's turn the light off. I like it. I think it's fun. I love the earrings. I think it goes good enough. I wish I'd have gotten a little bit more blue-green in there, but I'm still happy with how this is. So turn the lights on one more time. Bam. All right, so that is my still super quick and fun look to go with my rain cloud earrings. So thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.